Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Bow and Arrow Tarot, and today we are going to get right into the first of the New Year resolution outlooks. All right, so this is going to be for Aries. I always like to start off with Aries, and we're going to go ahead and pull out some oracle cards, and then we're going to do a very simplified Celtic spread for you, and this is going to look at what your New Year's resolution is going to be this year, or what you should be concentrating on for your New Year's resolution, right? This is not going to resonate for every Aries out there, of course, and some of you are going to be dealing with very different issues, right? So we're going to be looking at the energy going into this New Year's and what kind of scenario or stage you are in your life, right? And therefore, what the resolution should be for you this New Year's, or what you will be what you may or may not be concentrating on as your New Year's resolution. All right, Aries, here we go. And of course, your New Year, your 2020 outlook is already up on my channel. And this is also going to be the first video that I'm doing with the beautiful Spirit Animal Oracle deck, which I'm actually giving away on my channel for Christmas. So if you'd like to be in the running for this, all you have to do is be subscribed and leave me a comment letting me know that you're interested. And of course, you're going to be getting a brand new deck, but this is the deck that I unboxed, and the unboxing video is in the description, so you can see all of the cards. And so this is the first reading I'm doing with this spread, or with this deck rather. So we're going to pull out an animal oracle for you for this New Year's. It's going to be just one card that we're going to pull out for you to be your animal spirit, okay? To be your main animal spirit for this New Year's period. And surrounding the resolutions that you're making for New Year's, right, Aries? All right, let's get right into it. All right, Aries, you have, the deck is still very new, the White Raven Spirit. All right, very beautiful indeed. This is your animal spirit for your New Year's period. Really strong, very, very nice, okay? All right, let's get into your romance angel messages. The White Raven Spirit is really, really beautiful, trust and magic. Very nice. We're going to look into that as well. But we're going to pull out your Romance Angel Oracle card or message for the New Year's period as well, your New Year's resolution period. It's just going to be one Oracle card also, just to see what the main message is from the Romance Angels this New Year's for you, Aries. And it's going to be, this could be the one. Wow. All right, so these are your two oracle messages for this New Year period, Aries. Let's look at these two beautiful cards for you, Aries. Now, the White Raven Spirit, and this could be the one. Well, these two cards are extremely compatible. The White Raven talks about trust and magic, and this animal spirit comes into our life at a time when the universe is very much conspiring in a lot of ways in our favor. Magic is happening. Things are happening as if by magic. There's a synchronicity to all things in our life and in our experience. And the White Raven Spirit comes into our life at a time when perhaps we've gotten caught up in the chaos of life, or we've become a little bit too cynical. Maybe we've become a little bit pessimistic about magic and about the ability for things to come into your life by magic or in a magical way. You know what I mean? And so this spirit comes in to remind you that, the ways of the universe can't always be comprehended by us. And oftentimes there is a higher purpose at play. And if you are wishing to bring magic in your life, then you also have to trust in it. Keep your eyes open also at this time. This New Year's, this could very well be your resolution, in the sense that this year, try to keep your belief in magic a bit more buoyant. Try not to be bogged down by the chaos of life, or be sort of brought back down to a very cynical state of mind. If you choose to have magic in your life, then you have to commit to having a faith in it, and also really keeping your eyes open for when it can come in. Pay attention to things that may seem like a coincidence, right? Nothing is really a coincidence. Pay attention to the way things are coming into your life or the way things are unfolding. And if we pair this energy with this could be the one, you've already met your romantic partner that you seek, then some of you this New Year's Eve are really calling in a mate, and it's going to be a very magical thing, right? It's going to be very, very magical indeed. And so again, part of your New Year's resolution should very much be staying optimistic about love and about your ability to call in a loved one, because the romance angel message is to let you know that you may have already met your soulmate. And of course, White Raven Spirit comes in to remind you that all things are possible, and that many times, and especially right now, the universe is indeed sort of working behind the scenes in your favor. Right? And so keep your head up, remain sort of positive, remain with a high sense of faith in your spirituality, but also in the faith of the magic of the universe to bring you the things that you truly desire, right? This is a nice love message and a message of magic for you, Aries, this New Year's. Let's get into your Celtic spread. It's going to be a simplified spread. This is not meant to be a very long video. This is just meant to look into your New Year's energies and your possible resolutions for this New Year's period and what you may or may not be concentrating on this New Year's period, right? And of course, for some of you here, this could very well be meeting a new lover in a very sort of divinely led, magical sort of way, which of course is always nice, right? I'm a Sagittarius, so I love things like that. All right, so Aries, right at the center, we come out with King of Pentacles. You have Ace of Swords. You have a Knight of Cups. Let's move this over a little bit. Here we go. And you have Five of Wands, the Fool, and the Queen of Cups. At the bottom of the deck, we have, of course, the Hermit. And we're talking about sort of being very solitary, walking the path of spirituality this year, absolutely, in this New Year's period. Being very sort of contemplative. And of course, some of you are going to be feeling very much like your New Year's resolution is definitely to be sort of more in tune with your spiritual side this year. So this New Year's, what are you coming in with? Okay, so we already see that you have the King of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. So you're dealing with this New Year's, dealing with sort of coming up with some solutions with regard to your career and your sort of business path, right? So a lot of you are really sort of coming into New Year's Eve with this idea that you want to definitely sort of double down on whatever it is you're working on in your career in terms of some of you may have some obstacles that you're dealing with, right? And you're wanting to sort of really sort of work hard on finding those solutions. You're wanting to double down on sort of getting through this period, right? Because Ace of Swords talks about original thinking and talks about epiphanies and ideas coming in. And so for a lot of you, this New Year's Eve period is already going to be very, very exciting for you. You're going to be thinking a lot about what your plans are for next year. A lot of you are going to be thinking about your plans for your business next year or your career next year. A lot of you are going to be having this feeling of sort of victory coming into New Year's Eve and into the new year. And of course, let's get into your energy. A lot of you are definitely thinking about a relationship. You may be coming towards someone this New Year's Eve, or someone is coming towards you. Knight of Cups is in your focus. And so, yeah, you're feeling like you want to really tell somebody how you feel. So as far as that's concerned, a lot of you this New Year's Eve are really going to be reaching out, right? This could be the one. And I think the closer you get to New Year's, you're really going to be feeling much more romantic, of course. In the back of your mind, there is a little bit of a power struggle. So some of you may be dealing with a little bit of competition for your lover or for the person that you're interested in coming towards. All right, and you're dealing with that. And of course, New Year's always seems to be a very stressful time for everybody. And for you, Aries, for the Aries resonating with this particular reading, part of your stress this New Year is going to feel like you've got a lot of competition around you, right? But you can rise to that challenge, Aries, because you are indeed the hunter when it comes to love. And so if we're dealing with you being the Knight of Cups, it's going to be very hard for anybody to sort of beat you in that area. Five of Wands is a power struggle when everybody's trying to be better than somebody else. So this is why I say there's a feeling of being in the competition or having to compete for somebody's attention. But again, Aries, you are very, very strong in that area. Anyway, you're fire sign, and you are certainly in the area of love. You are one of the greatest hunters in the sign for getting what you want. The one thing, though, with the Knight of Cups is that he is oftentimes very sort of uncommitted, and he can be very sort of fickle, right? And so just take care. Some of you may be just kind of finding yourself in the hunter mood because you are after somebody that somebody else is after. Sometimes, Aries, you guys indeed do get very competitive when you are chasing a particular individual, right? And again, this is not gender specific, but Aries is known for hunting down and sort of liking the thrill of the chase. So just be careful that you're not getting caught up in chasing someone that once you get them, you're just going to end up maybe hurting their feelings because you're not that committed. And so Fool energy and Queen of Cups. So you're coming very much into this New Year's period with a sense of wanting to start something very new. So for a lot of you, what you desire for this new 2020 period, and certainly coming into it, is a feeling of maybe a new life, a new lease on life, perhaps being able to start a new stage in life. Some of you are just wanting that absolute change, right? And this is the energy that you have and that you're feeling, that that you want to come into the year with. And your resolution is Queen of Cups, right? So your Queen of Cups resolution is to be more receptive in a way, receptive, to be more receptive to your feelings, to try and to be more sort of communicative with your feelings. I think for some of you, you have realized some of the mistakes in the past with holding on to sort of your feelings and not being able to talk about them, or holding things on the inside. I think a lot of you are coming into New Year wanting a new sort of opportunity or new chance in love, because you're very much ready now and you're making a real resolution to being open this year and being a little bit more sensitive, being a little bit more receptive. This could very well be for an Aries who has been alone for a while, right? Hermit energy, you've been alone for a while, certainly. You certainly haven't had that deep, deep love connection. And some of you are indeed looking for the one. But the romance angels tell you that this New Year's period, you are indeed around some of you are around someone who is the right one for you. But it involves, I guess if you're not already with them, then it involves a little bit of faith on your part, perhaps a leap of faith. Again, faith is at the core of the white raven spirit, trusting in magic. You have to have some faith. You have to believe in magic. You have to sort of pay attention to some of the things that are happening around you that may be giving you a sign that this is working towards your favor. And more than anything, continue to keep your mind open and to really work towards these solutions with regard to your career, because this is also a source of real happiness for you. And so while you have two, I'm going to say you really have two main sort of New Year's resolutions, Aries. A lot of you are resolving to sort of be more sensitive and open and receptive so that you can truly call in your soulmate. And a lot of you are resolving to be much more sort of mentally involved with regard to your business or your career, and to really make a concerted effort to find some solutions in that area, right? To continue sort of working in that area, maybe expanding that area with this Ace of Swords. All right, guys, this is a very short and sweet sort of outlook for New Year's. This is just to look into the energy you're coming into New Year's Eve with, the energy that may be sort of forming your New Year's resolutions, right? And of course, if you want to look further into your year, check out the 2020 outlook for you, Aries, and that may also resonate with you. Also check your other planetary placements, because oftentimes they will resonate in a very different way for you. But for right now, Aries, have a wonderful, wonderful New Year's Eve. Have a wonderful sort of coming into the 2020 period. And remember, for you, the most important really is that the messages, the oracle messages for you are very clear. You more than anything, you're going to be finding your soulmate. You're going to be finding the one you've been looking for quite some time. And the way to this person is through your faith and your optimism and magic. All right, guys, and the magic of the universe working towards your favor. All right, Aries, if you enjoyed this, please like, subscribe, and share. Don't forget to click that button and get notified. And also don't forget to let me know if you're interested in receiving this Spirit Animal Oracle deck. All right, you will receive a brand new one if you're the lucky winner, and that will be shipped to you for Christmas Eve or Christmas Day as your personal Christmas gift from me to you. All right, Aries, have a wonderful, wonderful December, and I'll see you in January. Bye-bye now.